Hello, ninth graders. Hello, ninth graders. I am Natalie Havens. I am your school counselor for ninth graders with last names L through Z. We also have here.
My name is Kimberly Richards, and I am the ninth grade school counselor for last names that start with A through K.
And we also have a guest speaker today, Dr. Rose Vassal. Go ahead and say hello, Dr. Vassal, please.
I am the school behavioral health professional.
Thank you. Okay, guys, so today we are going to do a stress management lesson for you. Again, we're kind of going to try to keep it quick, under 15 minutes. We appreciate you watching. We know it is a stressful year, and we want to help you manage that.
All right, so everybody, I'm up first. What in the world is stress? Stress, just so you know, is a normal part of life. It happens when our body and mind react to change that requires an adjustment. And we can react to this stress with physical, mental, and emotional responses. And it's a response typically when we're under pressure or when we're feeling threatened. We also may feel a little tense, nervous, or on edge when we're under stress.
So some examples of stressful situations are things that you might be really familiar with: getting a bad grade on a test or an assessment, being late to school or to work, getting in a fight with your parents or your friends, significant other, families going through change, and of course, right now, we're in a pandemic. That's a stressful situation.
So a good thing to have an awareness of is, how does stress affect you? Okay, stress and anxiety can trigger a surge of a hormone, which is called adrenaline. You may have heard of that, and that can temporarily affect your nervous system. And stress isn't always bad. Okay, the stress response activates to help you perform well under pressure. It can help you rise to a challenge and meet it with alertness, focus, and strength. I'm sure you've heard of this fight, flight, or freeze. Check out our little diagram there. It's so cute. But fight, flight, or freeze, it's a part of our brain. In our brain, there's a part called the amygdala, and it kicks in, and it gets you ready to react using one of those methods, the fight, flight, or freeze.
So, like we're saying, stress is not always a bad thing. It's a normal part of life, and it can actually be good. So our next slide, we're going to have Dr. Vassal, our school behavioral health professional, talk about this.
Okay, so when you are expressing stress, it's all about changing your mindset. Don't think of stress as being harmful, as a threat, a demoralizer, pressure, overwhelming, or debilitating. The more you focus on the problem, the greater the stress. Rather, think of stress as your mind and body telling you that whatever the challenge, I can do this. So see stress as a motivator, an opportunity to do what needs to be done, a way of moving forward. See it as manageable. What we ask you to do is focus on the possibilities. So don't fight stress, embrace stress.
Thank you, Dr. Vassal. Some reactions to normal stress, normal things you go through your life. It is feeling overwhelmed. That's normal. Increased heart rate, sweaty palms, difficulty concentrating, inability to stop thinking about an incident, feelings of anger, even that negative self-talk, like, oh, I can't believe I did that, I'm so stupid, having problems sleeping. These are all normal. Doesn't sound fun to go through, but just remember, this is a normal part of life.
And I'm going to talk a little bit here about reactions to bad stress. So think about yourself for a minute and how you feel when you have stress. You may have some outbursts of anger. You may start to feel like you don't want to be around people. You want to isolate yourself. You may start to feel helpless or hopeless. Your appetite may increase or it may decrease. You may have a prolonged anxiety, so it's not just anxiety for the moment, but it may continue for 1, 2, 3 or more weeks. You also may have high or prolonged stress and anxiety, which if you do have it for a prolonged amount of time, it's going to have some negative effects on your emotional and your physical health. And it's also going to narrow your ability to think clearly, to function effectively, and overall to enjoy life.
So that was bad stress, and we want to help you manage it. The good stress, the bad stress, because sometimes if your good stress gets prolonged and goes on too much, it becomes bad. So here are some management strategies from a YouTube that we wanted to show you.
Tests, traffic, Twitter. Oh, it's also overwhelming and stressful. But who has time to relieve stress when it's constantly building and building? Well, I hope you do. Because studies have shown that too much stress leads to headaches, higher blood pressure, an upset stomach, memory loss, disrupted sleep, and increased risk for heart attacks. Stress does a number on your mind and body, draining your immune system and messing with your ability to concentrate. Having tense, sore muscles, shallow breath, increased heart rate, these are all signs that you might be too stressed out. Hey, we all know that you can't take fewer classes. You can't quit the track team or resign from student government. We get it. But here are a few tips that will help you feel calmer inside when your outside life gets too hectic. 1. Stay in and recuperate. When stressed, you might feel the need to tackle everything on your to-do list all at once, but that sets you up for burnout and failure. Instead, find a simple routine task to complete at home, like doing the dishes or vacuuming. Studies show that completing a repetitive task allows your brain to pare down and focus. The perfect cure for a worried, scattered mind. After you finish cleaning your house, clean yourself. Yes, we wrote that. Clean yourself, because a warm bath or hot shower will boost your mood. Studies have shown that the sensation of warm water triggers responses in the body and brain similar to those triggered by emotional warmth. So, think of your next shower like a soothing liquid hug. If you find stress keeping you up all night, try progressive muscle relaxation just before bed. That is a fancy way to describe wrenching up every muscle in your body for a few seconds and then letting go. Lie on your back and start with your forehead, continuing through your tummy, down through your thighs, and finally your little toes. Repeat as needed until every muscle is completely relaxed. Then, sleep like a baby. 2. Get out for good vibes. Downward doggy, paddle your way through stress. The spiritual mantras used in yoga and meditation help focus the mind and stave off feelings of anxiety. Yoga not for you? That's okay. Go outside for a good dose of natural light and a little jog. Exercise lessens anxiety and helps maintain feelings of calm, even in the face of distressing events. Hey, leave the headphones behind. All the distracting chatter from those texts and emails and tweets can wait. And hey, instead of texting, emailing, or tweeting your best friend, why don't you guys just meet up and get in a good laugh? Because laughter injects a surge of endorphins into the body, which creates feelings of happiness and euphoria, which is why you like them so much. 3. Here's the best one. Treat yourself to something yummy. Chocolate. All right, look, we're not condoning emotional eating because that's a whole other thing. But there are treats that you can keep handy that will improve your mood, like dark chocolate. Certain chemicals in chocolate help relax the blood vessels, which reduces blood pressure. You can also appeal to your sense of smell for relaxation. The aromas of spearmint and lavender have proven de-stressing effects. So go buy a lavender-scented candle or pick up some spearmint tea. Take a moment to yourself and breathe in the goodness. There you have it, Wellcasters, our quick tips for stress relief. You're going to have to anticipate that life will be filled with ups and downs. So when the challenges do come, you can take comfort now in knowing that there's a warm shower just on the other side of your bathroom, or a delicious piece of chocolate stashed in your bag. Be sure to incorporate stress relief strategies into your daily routine. Make them as essential as breathing, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Well, that's all for me today, Wilkie.
All right, so we saw about some stress management strategies, and I hope that you guys can find them useful in your life. Hold on, let me go to the line.
So incorporating some of those strategies into your daily routine really does work. We've listed some strategies that you can try and incorporate into your daily routine here. One that I love is to treat your body well with exercise and eating well. It's amazing how much better you can feel after a great workout and after eating good too. Getting a good night's sleep is proven to really affect your mood, your attitude, your response time, how you feel in the morning. So also learning to react with breathing. Learning to relax and taking up some of those breathing techniques really does help. Be realistic, okay? Perfection doesn't really exist. The little picture in the bottom right, the power of self-talk, those are all the different positive benefits that you can get out of telling yourself positive things, because really how you look at yourself is going to make you feel better or worse. So positive self-talk is super important as well.
Now, stress is kryptonite. The thing that will kill stress is resiliency.
Resiliency is the ability to deal effectively with stress and successfully handle changes in life. We have 2 links here that we're not going to click on right now, but we have them here because we found these to be really great resources for you. So maybe after this presentation, after you take the survey, or whenever you have time, you can kind of click on these things. One of them is, why is resilience important for teenagers? And the other one is the ability to adapt well in the face of hard times. So we'd love for you to check those out.
We also have a quiz for you. So this presentation is going to be posted on our website. You go to our website, go to school info, go to school counselor resources or school counselor services, and there's a tab in there for 9th grade lessons where all our lessons will be listed. This presentation will be up, this video will be up, and there'll be a survey. In the survey, we have the access to this quick quiz as well, just to gauge your stress, just to see. Learning more about yourself like we did in the motivation lesson at the beginning of the year, learning what motivates you, what your personality is like, learning about your stress, all this stuff is going to be helpful for you and really help you be successful academically in the end as well. So please, if you have time, I mean, it's a really quick one, probably under 5 minutes. So go ahead and take that.
Yep, so once this presentation is posted, you'll click here for the survey, for the stress management survey.
And remember, we're also going to email this to you. You'll have an email of the survey. Please take it. You'll also have an email of the presentation and the video. Thanks so much for watching. And thank you to our guest speaker, Dr. Rose Bathel. And here is a list of all of our 9th grade school counselors. In case you're curious, you're not sure who your counselor is, we listed them there for you. Thank you, everybody, for watching. We hope you have a wonderful day.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.